I'm coming at you with greasy hair, middle of the night. I'm 2 matchas in after 9 p.m. You know how when people talk about being a creative and it sounds dreamy, it sounds perfect, everything feels like it's flowing out of you, like you're just getting shit done, you're locked in, everything feels so good that you don't even realize it. Life feels at peace. You kind of take it for granted. When you're in these creative states of mind, it just feels like everything is so magical, it's perfect, and everything just like feels good. Well, I'm not here to talk about all the perfect stuff because that's not where I'm at. Like, there's plenty of people that can tell you about how dreamy it is to be a creative, but I feel like not to be dramatic or anything, but like there's this burden in you when it's just not working out. I'm trying to get comfortable with this camera, like bear with me, please. So I've been in this really weird spot that it's weird, but it's not unfamiliar. I'll be here a lot. Like I'm so like burnt out. I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. I'm mentally drained. But at the same time, my brain is still throwing out so many ideas. I'm fully gone, but somehow my brain is like, nope, another one, another one. It's like I'm in a constant state of mind of like, what new project can I start on, what new hobby I should discover, which new business I should start, what crochet project I should work on, like should I do YouTube again? Should I work on that? Should I make a vlog? There is just constantly something like in my head. I just have to tell myself like, girl, chill, you know? My brain is running at like 10 times speed, but I have no energy to do anything. I am exhausted and I just like stay in this loop of like, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. Guilt starts like creeping in because I'm not doing it tomorrow. There's so many ideas there and I'm not doing anything about it. And then there's also the times of like, I have so many thoughts, but like no ideas. It's just like it like needs to come out of me. And that's usually when I'm at my lowest, I'm searching for something. But I love to crochet, I love to paint, like journal. Like at the beginning of the year I picked up tattooing, I dropped that. Like I have unfinished projects all throughout my house, open unfinished Lego sets where I don't even know where I put the other pieces to finish it. I just can't get myself to start or finish. Or if I start it, then I just make a mess, so like I don't start. Like I don't have ever a clear plan. I just want to indulge in every single hobby that I've ever came across with, like in my whole entire lifespan. So the conversations that go in my head with my brain is crazy. Constantly in my head, like I should be filming, I should be starting a new business, something like in this loop of what my next project is. Bro, hustle culture like really just like also takes over, and that's a whole chapter for another day. There's like internal FOMO of like I'm constantly missing out on the things that I could be doing if I had done such and such, you know what I mean? Like I'm constantly like feeling like I've missed so many chapters of my life that I was meant to go through because I just like didn't do certain parts that I wanted to. And it just feels the whole trajectory of my life is like, it's just existential, and maybe that's my personal problem. Like I think about this too much. I know that I can't keep up with every part of the internet. I can't keep up with every part of my hobbies. Like, although it feels like I'm drowning and being suffocated by that, like, I know that I'm just a girl. Social media does not help when I am falling down these like rabbit holes where I feel like I'm not doing enough, where I feel like I'm you know, slacking at everything. Like, I'm barely getting my shit together at home, where like my gym schedule is off, where I'm not cooking lunch, where I'm eating like fast food. You see everyone posting daily, you see people being consistent. It feels so effortless, you know? It's more of this battle with myself of like, how bad do I want it? Because clearly I don't want it bad enough. And then I fall down this like rabbit hole with myself of like, who the fuck am I? What am I here for? What is anything? Very existential. If I take a week off, if I take a break for a couple days, like nothing happens, but I'm constantly in this state of mind that I already wasted so much time. So I'm like, I gotta do it now, gotta do it now. And then I can't do it now. And then I just feel like I fell off. It's like I've had this whole problem while filming right now. I get to sit down and do something, practice a new hobby, or like when I get to sit down, film, create, I'm always so hard on myself because I have a vision of how I want things to be. And when I can't get it to that, not to be dramatic, but it destroys me. And I'm trying to move on past that. Like, I know that I'm never going to be the version that I imagine in my head, but I know that I can like work my way up to a version that like I'd be proud of if I just practice. Girl, I've gone through so much. It's really hard to like explain because it's not that I don't care. I already went through my phase of feeling like extremely insecure, anxious, and paranoid about what people would think because I've been trying to do this for so long. I posted one of my first YouTube videos in 2015. I have gotten my fair share of comments and opinions about me trying to do social media, but like, I'm alive. I've lived through it. I'm fine. I gotten over the, oh, it's cringy, it's embarrassing, people are talking about me. Like, I don't really care about that. It's more of like, I just want to feel proud in what I make. And because it doesn't look like what I envisioned, it like be sitting with me, you know? Like feeling pressure, constantly thinking about money, you know, in this fucking economy, girl, like thinking about money all the time and like how to survive. And it's just like with every hobby I have, I can't not think about, oh, how can I make this into a business? How can I make this into the thing that changes my life? It's always something. I put so much pressure on myself that I have to be perfect. My content has to be perfect. But meanwhile, camera batteries are dead. I don't know where my SD cards are at. Suddenly don't have any idea what I want to make. I got like 32 other things waiting for me to come back to. I gotta tell myself like, you need to be serious. You gotta be serious. Honestly, although I just went on this little rant, I wouldn't change the way that I am. I wouldn't change my needs and wants in any other way. Even throughout all the burnout, chaos that it feels like, I wouldn't trade it. It really keeps life interesting. It keeps me on my toes. It makes me wonder what I'm gonna do next. A month ago, I would not have thought that I'd finally get myself to sit here and film a YouTube video. Whether I'm gonna post it or not, we'll find out. So if you're seeing this, hi. It comes with its waves. I would not trade the feeling that I have when I feel super passionate about something. Wouldn't trade the feeling of creating something from nothing. It really does everything for me. Whether it is I'm learning a new hobby, I come back to YouTube. I always come back to YouTube. For the last 10 years, although I am not like a YouTuber, past like 10 years of my life, I've been vlogging my life throughout because it's constantly in my mind, and I'm like, I might make a vlog about this, you know, like I might do this, or like I'm constantly in this same mentality. As much as I tried with TikTok and I try with social media in general, I always come back to this like personal, long form content because to me it always has been such a comfort to remind myself that I'm still always going to be learning how to write it out and that it comes in waves. Not every idea needs to happen now. Not every project has to be perfect. yeah. If you are in the same loop as I am and burnout taking over, but you still feel like you need to create anything and everything, let me know. How do you cope with it? What is it like for you? I hope we can have a conversation in this safe space that I'm trying to build for us, between us. In the meantime, I'll be here trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next and crashing out over it. So